One of the ways Jesus tried to teach his disciples and his followers about who God is and how God is at work in their lives is to speak in parables, using everyday kind of stories to help them see differently with different eyes. Our story from the Spark Story Bible today is The House on the Rock, read by Tammy Swenson-Lepper, a member of our church.
The House on the Rock. Jesus liked to teach people by telling them stories. Sometimes he told stories called parables. Through parables, people learned God would help them, especially when things were not easy in their lives. Jesus told this parable about two houses to many people as he sat with them on a mountain one day. This is what Jesus said. I want to tell you about two different people. Each one wanted to build a house. One person was very smart and one person was very silly. The smart man built a house on a sturdy rock. Bad weather came. Boom, echoed the thunder and shook the little house as lightning streaked across the sky. Plop, 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 dripped the heavy raindrops that fell on the roof. Whoosh, sighed the cold wind as it blew against the walls. The house didn't fall down, though, because the smart person had built it on the sturdy rock. The silly person built a house on sand, and something very different happened. Bad weather came. Boom, echoed the thunder and shook that little house, too, as lightning streaked across the sky. Plop, 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 dripped the heavy raindrops that fell on the roof. Whoosh, sighed the cold wind as it blew against the walls. Guess what happened this time? Because the silly person built the house on sand, crash! It fell down. If you listen to me, you are building your life on the sturdy rock of God. If you don't listen to me, you are building your life on ideas that are like the sand that shifts and blows away. When Jesus finished talking, the people on the mountain were surprised by his words. They had never heard stories like that from their rabbis before. Jesus was a wonderful teacher who helped them learn how to always trust God. Now here are some questions for you to think about. Who likes to tell you stories? What kinds of stories do they tell you? What stories do you remember the most?